Where does your family's wealth come from?
Generational wealth, you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Oh, no, that's crazy. And I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know it was crazy.
Hi, I'm Kashara.
Hi, I'm Kai.
What's the topic of the day?
Trust fund versus minimum wage. Versus, huh? Oh, versus.
We're talking about what people don't want to talk about, money.
I have a trust fund.
Definitely don't have a trust fund, so I'm representing the lower wage people.
Did you grow up with a trust fund?
I was born the last child of a wealthy, large family.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
A little.
Yeah, a little bit.
You can.
Sure.
You can see it in the eyes of the girl in her hoodie. She a trust fund baby. Blue eyes, piercing blue eyes.
Okay. How much is in your bank account?
Probably $80.
Oh, she broke.
Wow.
She said, "Whoa,
It's okay.
How much is in your bank account?
I want to say about $1,000?
$3,000?
That's not bad. I know a lot of people who are in the negative, so 3,000 is not like.
Oh, I'm in the negative.
Oh.
I just pretend I'm not.
Student debt or.
Yeah, and credit cards and stuff, yeah.
Do you find that affects your daily life?
Kind of.
Yeah.
But I'm so used to it at this point. I have what I need.
Okay.
So.
That's good.
Okay.
This girl is so judgmental. Like, how are you broke?
Honestly, I'm not completely sure. I'm gonna guess 750K to $1 million.
Okay.
What?
Just shy of $1 million.
How did you come into it?
3 years ago when my grandfather passed is when I got the actual trust.
Knowing that you were coming into that money, do you think it affected your behavior?
It's part of the reason I ended up moving to Seattle. I knew that there wasn't as much of a risk moving here because I knew I would always have that that cushion to fall back on.
How much money are you worth?
This is starting off very wrong.
Is it that large of a number?
It's tied up in assets, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure of a number, so
okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What are your stereotypes of people working for minimum wage? Be honest.
Mostly I just think that people's worlds revolve around work.
Mm-hmm. I would say for me,
Because they gotta eat.
I still prioritize my free time. I'm happy every day. You know what I mean? But it would be nicer to have a lot more money.
Mostly that it's high school kids. That was the biggest stereotype that I was shocked by when I actually started working minimum wage jobs.
That it's not just high school kids?
Yeah, that it's actually people just making ends meet.
So you said you grew up wealthy, but you work minimum wage.
Yeah.
Has something happened?
A lot of things happened. Immigrating to the United States through mainline channels is extremely expensive.
Yes. My family has immigrated here illegally, so it's like a different side that I'd never thought of before.
Yeah. If you don't mind me asking, from where?
Mexico.
Oh, cool. I'm from Venezuela.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I know. I look like a white lady.
I do too. Don't worry.
Do you hate the rich?
The issue comes into play when it's nepotism and when I feel like it's given to them and it's bought. So don't eat the rich, but just nibble them a little bit.
Nibble. I love it.
Have a little bit.
So fair, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
One of the producers here at Cut. This game has over 400 questions. How much do you truly want to know?
I don't want to know shit.
Have you ever gone without a meal because you couldn't afford it?
Yes.
No.
Whoa.
As you can tell, I'm a chunky bitch. I can make a pretty good meal out of dollar store stuff.
Resourceful.
Yes.
Yeah.
I grew up with a single mom and a bunch of siblings, and we'd have no money, so we'd be sleeping in our car or we'd be in houses with no water or no electricity. I remember there was a time where we had to take empty jugs of water to the park to fill them. Yeah, it was so embarrassing.
I don't think it's something to be embarrassed about. It's just that is the reality, unfortunately, for a lot of people.
Oh, shut up.
Glad you made it through and you're doing better now.
Bro, look at her eyes. She looks like she looks like she's doing some weird shit.
So my parents both grew up in Brazil, not well off at all. So my dad always knew that he wanted to leave Brazil. He's like, dream the US. And he is like so smart. It's crazy. And he just worked really hard, went to school, paid for himself, got a job. He's an engineer. So that's what brought us over here to the US. He works for Microsoft now. So that's why he's here.
Where does your family's wealth come from?
How do I get to work for Microsoft? I'm an engineer too, bro.
His whole family was very wealthy, and they were involved in government back home. Generational wealth, you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
What stereotypes do you have of people with trust funds, and do I fit those stereotypes?
You know what? No, you don't fit them. My stereotype would probably be like snobby or kind of like off, you know, just kind of like.
Nah, trust funds. I don't know. Most people with trust funds don't. They cool though. They cool. Unless they like just bratty at the moment. You shouldn't hate trust fund people because it's not their fault.
People with trust funds is like they don't have a desire to really like work or do
Yeah.
anything, you know, productive with their lives.
But they don't have to though.
Didn't grow up
You only work because you need to.
now, so
Yeah.
do you have like, I guess like career goals or?
Bro, her leg is twitching.
I actually quit my job on Friday.
Oh, what was your job?
I worked in advertising, and I quit it partially because of the trust, because I was like, okay, I'm not gonna end up homeless.
That's kind of also
Exactly.
like being able to quit your job like that, because I could
Absolutely.
never. I could
know.
never.
Because they got the options. They got the options. It's
Have you
not.
felt most guilty for having money?
A lot, all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, valid.
I just
Valid.
feel guilty about not being more conscious about what it meant to have that economic status. I was very young, and that brings a lot of guilt into my mind.
You don't feel like you're doing something wrong.
Situation.
I don't think society was set up for people that come from my like lifestyle, like raised having to struggle. I didn't learn how to save until I was in my 20s. I'm learning on my own as I get older, like how to invest, how to save, how to do this, 401k. I didn't know what that was until like this year.
In what ways are you responsible
That's your fault,
for your
bro.
financial situation?
Oh, jeez. That makes me think of just how I've contributed to some of my financial problems. I feel like I have a lot because
You be eating too.
I've had
Shut
mental
up,
health
wisdom.
problems.
Shut up, wisdom.
And
Shut
it's
up,
taken
wisdom.
me a lot to go through. Working regular jobs, like at the grocery store, like I did, fucking made me want to kill myself.
Valid.
I've gotten to a point now where I'm like, I'm actually doing something that makes me happy. It might be paying me significantly less, but the mental clarity that I have overrides any need for more money. I think I need to take another shot.
Yeah.
This girl, the trust fund kid girl, is just like,
Cheers.
yeah, I don't want to be here no more. I don't want to. Why the fuck am I doing this shit?
What are your biggest struggles in life?
I don't really know what I wanna do, really. My struggle is often like, how do I actually make myself happy beyond just like my basic needs being met? What are your biggest struggles right now?
Definitely money.
What are your biggest struggles in life?
My mental health is probably the biggest struggle.
What's your trauma?
So growing up in wealth meant that my family was under a lot of risk of danger back home.
Valid.
Kidnapping.
Valid.
At
Valid.
all times, and then slowly.
Try growing up in Nigeria with that kind of shit.
And I didn't know.
They're gonna
We're
get
also
your
on
ass.
guards, but they were everywhere.
Straight into
I
the
struggled
forest.
a lot to get a sense of like safety in the world.
Yeah.
Last one. How were we more similar than you expected?
I don't know. To me, you seem like a normal, like humbled person.
Yeah.
Has, like their head on straight, a very like broad perspective. I feel like that's like all I could ever ask for from anyone.
Yeah.
No, we're similar in the sense that we just both love being in our 20s. We're both like having fun.
You have like such an amazing personality. It was like so fun. I was really nervous.
I was
coming in, like,
nervous
excited
too.
and nervous.
I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna spit on me and be like, oh my god, I'm sorry. I love Bill Gates.
Nah, but trust fund babies aren't like that.
Completely out of touch with reality.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm surprised. We are a lot more similar.
I love that. You're awesome.
Well, yes, you're
Cheers
awesome too. It was nice to
awesome
meet
people.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are never gonna see each other again. Trust fund baby is gonna block her.
I mean, I fully expected someone completely out of touch with reality because, of course, me feeding.
She's
them
just
with
smiling
society is
because what
like
the
you
fuck
wouldn't know
you
the
struggle?
struggle at all. But yes, you do because you're human.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's crazy. That's crazy. A lot of misconceptions on both sides. I'm not even going to lie. A lot of misconceptions on both sides. Man, trust fund kids aren't demons, man. They just happen to have it. Like, it was chance in a couple 100,000 chance that their parents did what they were supposed to, worked or like got lucky, and they just passed it down. You feel me? What do you expect the parents to do? Burn it? The fuck? Why? You feel me? You know, you can be their parents for your kids. You know, like the dude that said he didn't know what saving was or 401k was. Imagine he kept on with that mentality up until his 40. His kids probably would be sitting across a trust fund. Well, I've got very fast say something stupid. Remember, special subscribe button if you want more of this content. I'm done.